Olive Rose. Have you heard of it? I've been talking about it a lot lately. So it is really skincare in a bottle, and you have to shake it really well because it is a serum. There's no added water to it. The base is hydroxytyrosol, which if you don't know what that word is, Google it. I've talked about it a lot here on my page. It is an anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, protects against free radicals, helps your skin produce its own collagen. Anyway, this is how I put it on. It's super easy. It's in this beautiful frosted glass bottle. You usually only need about 4 or 5 drops. And this is the first liquid serum skin tint, but I have always got the ick when I put liquid on like this, and I haven't with this. It really truly feels like serum. It is skincare. It's kind of the perfect finishing step to your skincare routine. I already did my cleansing and moisturizing and serums and all that good stuff a little while ago. But this has some titanium dioxide in it, so it has a mineral sun protectant in it. It doesn't translate into an SPF number, so I'm not gonna even try to give you that. I just want you to know that it does have a little bit of protection in it. You can totally use it on top of your sunscreen that you like. I personally haven't had any issues with my skin burning in the sun with this. This has been plenty of protection for me. All of the products, because they're based in hydroxytyrosol, which is the elixir that comes from pressing olive leaves, it has natural sun protectant in it. And I just kind of pat it in with my fingers. I love the sheerness of it. I love that you can still totally see my skin. This is not for the girl that wants full-on glam coverage. This is definitely a light, sheer evening out, gives you a beautiful glow, but it's not makeup that's going to be heavy at all. You can use a perfector sponge, and I'm going to go dampen this one. So I've dampened this really well. It usually doubles in size, and you can actually just kind of press it in a little bit more if you want to. You can apply with a sponge, but just know that you'll use a little bit more product that way. So I really have been enjoying applying it with my fingers, and I never feel like I have to wash my hands immediately after, which is very surprising to me. I've been using a couple of colors just for fun, just to try things out. You don't need to do that. You can just get your shade match on the website, and the quiz is very accurate. I'm going to use a darker color as a contour. So kind of a contour bronzer. So I'm going to call this a bronzer. This is shade number 12 that I'm using. And like I said, you have to shake all of them really well because it is a serum. You'll know if it's not shaken well enough because you'll squirt it out and it'll like separate. You'll see the color separate and a liquid in it, which is your actual serum. So I'm just going to take a few drops, and I'm going to use this as a contour bronzer right here on that little jowl area, and whatever's left I will just put right under my ear here. Now you can blend this with your fingers, you can blend it with a brush, you can blend it with the sponge. I'm staying back and up, so I'm not going to drag this down at all, and I'm just tapping it in until it gets to the blend that I like. It doesn't dry immediately. It takes a good 30 seconds for it to kind of set. So you have time. It's very workable and movable, and it blends really easily. And when you're doing here on your hairline, again, up and back. It's super easy. It blends beautifully. The colors are really forgiving. You can take a lighter shade and you can kind of use it as a bit of a brightening highlight. So I will just grab one drop of that. I love that it's definitely a serum liquid, but it's not super, super, super runny. So I can put a tiny bit in the center of my nose there. On the higher points of my cheekbones. And even right here, I feel like as we age, this is a spot where you lose volume. So it's a nice spot to put a little bit lighter shade because it'll give the look of plumpness. One of the other things I'm really digging about this skin tint is that it never settles into my fine lines. It is super hydrating. It has hyaluronic acid in it. It has vitamin A in it. It's truly skincare. So you're just kind of adding that one extra step and you're giving your face even more protection. And it just feels so wonderful. If you tend to be somebody that's a little bit more oily, I would recommend that you set it with powder, but I would still wait a good 30 seconds to a minute for it to kind of set. If you feel like you need a little bit more coverage in any areas, you can totally use your favorite concealer, or for me, I'm going to use my cream makeup, and I'm just going to tap a little bit, take a little bit of my cream foundation, and I'll put that on my eyelid just to kind of even out. Olive Rose is coming out with their own concealer, some blush, some bronzer, some other fun products. If you just want the sheerest coverage and just a nice brightening, this will be perfect for you. I encourage you to take the Olive Rose shade quiz. It's free. You'll get the results and choose the color that's best for you. Try it out. Let me know how you love it, and have a beautiful day.